How's it going, guys? Today I am running the KLX up to Liberty Cycle Center here in Liberty, hence the name. And they're gonna look at the dirt bike and see what it's worth as a trade-in value. Andy, which is Expedition Novak, got rid of his Yamaha 450 like motocross bike and bought a 2023 Yamaha Tenere 700. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tenere. And got his permit and all that stuff. So we're wanting to do some trips and everything, but the problem is it's comfortable around 55. Anything more, it's kind of all buzzy and doesn't want to go a whole lot more than that. And I can always use a bigger bike. So the plan is to get the 2024 next spring, but they have a demo one. He got the blue one, I want the gray one, but they have a blue demo one up here. I've never ridden one, so I'm gonna ride that while they appraise this. And the one they have up here is actually like $1,700 off, so it's kind of tempting. So I'm just gonna see how this one rides and see how much they'd give me. I feel like they're gonna lowball the crap out of me. From what I looked up, I mean, I only have 700 miles on this thing. The one I'm going to test ride has, they said, a little bit over 1,000. They will sell it like new. They won't sell it as used. It comes with all the manufacturer warranties and everything. I was like, well, you're kind of gypped out of 1,000 miles of that, but okay, we'll see. But yeah, I just want to go ride it and see how it rides and see what they'll give me. From what I looked up, it should be around like 4,200, 4,400 for this. I was hoping they'd give me more than that, but we'll see what they say. Alright, he went to go get a temp tag. First thing I try is the hazards. Yeah, not a whole lot to it. That's how you control your, does your temperature. Oh, it gives you a mile per gallon. I like that. Oh, you can't go back and forth. You just can only go one way. Dang it, I just missed what the mileage was. Alrighty. ABS is on. 1,065. I do want to see. It's the average. People are getting 55 on this. This must be your instant. So we'll see how this goes. And nothing like starting out in the most sketchiest intersection in town. So many fatalities here in the last month. Man, it's so weird. This is so much of a bigger bike than the KLX 300. I like it though. It's so weird because the clutch travel, it doesn't engage till you let out so much further. compared to what I'm used to. Oh yeah, this thing is nice. Ooh, gotta be careful. Easy to speed, I guess. I'm only on, I love the gear indicator. Riding smaller bikes, you're always like wanting to hit another gear, and it's like, nope, that's all I got. So yeah, this is extremely stable. Very nice. Yeah, right now I'm averaging 60 miles to the gallon. And as a fuel gauge, I do very, very much miss a fuel gauge. Not having a fuel gauge sucks. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know what my leg's hitting on the right side of the bike. It's very uncomfortable. I don't know what it is. I gotta look down, but I'm not gonna look down when I'm riding. I love that gear indicator. It's so nice. Yeah, man, in town, you'll never get out of fourth. It's so nice. Man, this mirror, someone cocked way too close to you. It's supposed to be usually parallel with the handlebar, if not a little further forward. And this one's angled back to me. Can't see a single thing. Man, I could get used to this. I like how it has a 12-volt socket up here too. I've been wanting to add something like that to one of the bikes, that way I can charge cameras, phone, whatever you need to do. I had it on the Yamaha WR250R when I had one of those. That's the only bike I've ever had power on for USB. Oh, I didn't know it pops up. It has like an eco mode. Lets you know you're in an eco power band. Very nice. Oh man, this thing's got some get up and go though. That would be a little tempting. Little tempting. I like it. I really like everyone, or not everyone, several people complained about the seat being wide, but I like it. You don't feel like you're sitting on a 2x4 with a piece of foam on it. I'm gonna actually turn into this commuter lot here. Kind of do a quick walk around as well. And then I plan on getting on the highway and heading right back. This thing sounds pretty good. At least when it's kind of backfiring. Instead of it saying like neutral, it just has the neutral light and then a dash. That's it. Alright, let's want to see what these headlights look like. Kind of leans over a decent amount. I like it. Very, very nice. I'm not a fan of the tire like tread pattern though. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of a best of both worlds tread pattern, I guess. Nice LED headlights. That's why I wish this had the LED turn signals, which I mean I'll change anyways, but otherwise that's a pretty nice bike. Alright, let's give this thing a rip on the highway. Yeah, see, the clutch isn't engaged till about halfway out. Someone spent all that money on royal purple and then ditched the containers. Oh my gosh. Woo! I like it. Yeah, so much more power. That's insane. I mean, not really, I guess. It's over twice as much power as I have on the Kawasaki. So it should have a lot of power, you know? It's just the new bikes is something you have to get used to again. But look at this. I almost have my legs straight out. It's as close as I've ever been on a bike. I like it. The only thing you have to think about on a bigger bike is a situation where you have to lock up the brakes and quick maneuvers and all that. You're not as nimble as you once were on a smaller bike, which is to be expected, but it is something you have to retrain your mind that you can't do stuff you did on a smaller bike. But yeah, going from a 300 to 700 is like, it's so much easier to stop because I don't have to put my leg, I can't put my leg straight down on the 300 because my leg's already bent. So it's like in my mind I want to put my leg straight, like fully extend my leg, but I can't. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's see how this highway trip goes. See, I'm already getting more used to that clutch. Oh yeah, and we get the green. The gearbox, it feels more reliable. It's definitely more like clunky. You feel the clunk more. Like the 300, it's just, you can feel it, but it's not as pronounced as it is on this. Sorry if you hear tapping, it's my stupid drawstrings. I should have tucked in my shirt. Now let's see how the wind visor does with someone 6'6". Definitely still some helmet wobble, but not bad. As yeah, you can feel the wind, but man, the wind does not affect the bike, that's for sure. The bike is planted. My head is a kite. I feel like I'm right at the edge of the visor helping. I feel like it's hitting like right at the top of my helmet. I like it though. Oh man, I could do a road trip. This should be a 6-speed, right? Yeah. I could do a road trip on this. This thing's happy, very, very happy at 65. I know how to put hazards on these bikes. Now, I looked it up. I mean, it's literally simple. It's how I thought it would work, but I didn't think it would work that easy. But that's literally all you do, is just some way to connect both those wires at the same time. Which all I would do is order this. If I got the 2024, I just ordered a 2023 left-hand controller, and just it comes with the wires all the way down, probably to the relay. It might be plug and play. Otherwise, I'll wire it up. I don't care. Not that hard. And then I can upgrade the turn signals. The only thing is the LCD screen, it'd be nice to have a newer style, but going from what I have now, which is very minimal, to something that shows me how much fuel I have and range, I mean, that's still definitely an upgrade. If this mirror was angled right, these mirrors are actually fairly decent for stock mirrors. I see a lot of shoulder on mine. I like this. I like it a lot. Definitely something I could do. What do you guys think? Put your comment down below if you think this is worth the upgrade or not. I would say so. It's definitely a lot more bike. It's gonna be weird getting back on the Kawasaki. Going back home. I love it. This thing is freaking sweet. I probably shouldn't have test drove one. I think that's where I screwed up. My main complaint to myself is we're coming up to the end of the season. All the snow and all this. I don't know if getting into a new higher payment is a smart move at the end of the season. I like it though. I like it a lot. A lot. Alright, well, not what I was expecting 100%, but it is what it is, you know. They did scare the crap out of me. They said, your bike is extremely low on oil. I'm like, really? It shouldn't be. And they convinced me it was, and then I went down and talked to service, and apparently Dell's never put oil on the air filter, so I haven't even checked the air filter. I don't know if they put oil on it or not. I said it didn't owe anything, so I'm guessing they didn't. I don't know. I guess we'll check that out. So I was like, there's no way the thing is low on oil. So it's right between the bars where it's supposed to be. But yeah, they're saying pretty much around like pretty much $4,000. So I'm pretty dang confident I could get like $5,000 out of it on Facebook. Probably almost guarantee 5 grand if I sell it in the spring. Right now is not the time to sell. So yeah, I think actually I'm gonna go this way. I think for the time being, I love that bike. I want to get one, but I think I'm just gonna get a 24 and get the color I want. I'm not the biggest fan of riding with people with the exact same bike, same color and all that. I'll spend a little bit more, but also I'll get a brand new bike, and this one's new, but it has, you know, whatever it had, 16 or 1,200 miles on it or something. So, I don't know. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.